Our other big story, a teenager not even old enough to drive is being held without bail on murder charges.
And new tonight, we're learning more from police reports we've obtained about the case against Jayden Smith, accused of gunning down a man in Fall River over the summer. He faced the judge today following his arrest, which was breaking on Eyewitness News this morning.
Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado is live from Fall River with the new details tonight.
Jayden Smith was 15 when police say he killed a man nearly twice his age. He was on the run for months. Now he's 16 and facing murder charges, being charged as an adult.
For this indictment, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
16-year-old Jayden Smith was on the Massachusetts State Police most wanted list. Last night, he was finally captured in Fall River.
Did kill and murder the said Jayden Cohen.
Facing a judge this morning. Police say Jayden Cohen was killed on July 11th in a hail of gunfire outside his Plain Street apartment complex. Close friends told us his 3 kids were outside with him at the time. Christine Turpinning described Cohen's last words to Eyewitness News the morning after the murder.
And then he said, "My kids," and then he said, "I love you all."
A police report obtained by Eyewitness News says the 2 teenage suspects pulled firearms out of their sweatshirts and started firing at Cohen, who was standing in the driveway. Police allege those 2 teens are Jayden Smith and 16-year-old Joel Lopez, who was arrested that day, but Smith eluded capture for months. Friends and family telling the grand jury that indicted him that they hadn't seen him. A motion for an arrest warrant says the defendant's guardian told police the defendant had not been home since the night of the murder. Finally, the investigation led police to Smith last night, hiding in a friend's bedroom. That 16-year-old friend was charged in juvenile court with being an accessory to murder after the fact. And police have not said if these 2 teenagers even knew the murder victim, Jayden Cohen, at all. But court documents we obtained says they weren't going to that apartment complex to meet Cohen. They were going to meet someone else. We'll have more on that part of the story coming up new at 6. Reporting live in Fall River with the Mobile Newsroom, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.
More than 3 months on the run, a teenager is finally captured and is being held without bail in connection with a murder. New at 6, documents we obtained reveal new information about the crime. From the southeastern Massachusetts Mobile Newsroom, Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado is live in Fall River with more details.
Those documents show police have surveillance video that placed these 2 teenage suspects at the scene of the murder. In addition to eyewitness accounts, both teens are being charged as adults. Jayden Smith was on the run for months until last night.
2016.
Jayden Smith was 15 when police say he and 16-year-old Joel Lopez shot and killed 29-year-old Jayden Cohen outside his Fall River apartment building in July. Lopez was arrested the next day, but Smith was on the run for months until last night.
Not guilty.
Now 16, Smith faced a judge on first-degree murder and gun charges this morning. He denied all and was held without bail. A police report we obtained says witnesses told police the 2 teens pulled firearms out of their sweatshirts and started firing at Cohen, who was standing in the driveway. But police later discovered Cohen may not have been the target. Another witness, identified only as IT, told police he or she was meeting Lopez and Smith, nicknamed JoJo and Smitty, at that Plain Street location in order to squash a disagreement. The report says that witness hid behind a car when the 2 opened fire and only Cohen was shot. We met Cohen's close friends the morning after the murder. They say he was outside with his 3 kids when he was shot. Christine Turpinning describing his last words when she found him dying.
And then he said, "My kids," and then he said, "I love you all."
And police say they finally found Smith last night right here in Fall River, hiding in a friend's bedroom. That 16-year-old friend is now also charged as a juvenile with accessory to murder after the fact. Reporting live in Fall River with the Mobile Newsroom, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.